When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and waiting in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and waiting in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. When I am still and waiting in the silence, you raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Thank you very much for a moving song. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm up next. And my name is Tom Jones, and I'd like to start off that I'm not Tom Jones, the singer. I'm Tom Jones, who used to spend some time back in Chester County, too. I happened to know Charlie when Charlie was the mayor. I used to know the chief of police really good because I was involved in a lot of organizing activity out in that Kennett Square area. And Charlie was one of my angels, and Charlie was just a great guy. And today we say goodbye to Charles Kramer. The Post will long remember their chaplain, Charles Kramer, as his witty legacy, a champion for those who had none. But those of us who loved him and ached with his passing know Charlie Kramer came by other titles. He held great-grandfather, grandfather, father, husband, brother, uncle, cousin. I, like so many others, knew him as a veteran, a mentor, and above all, a friend. His spirit of resilience and good humor would see Charlie Kramer through more pain and tragedy than most of us will ever know. He saw friends when storming Normandy Beach during World War II, taken violently from the country they loved them, many still teenagers. Charlie had active service with the Red Ball Express and the liberation of concentration camps in Germany. He lost children before their time. It is a string of events that would have broken a lesser man. And it would have been easy for Charlie to let himself become bitter and hardened and surrender to self-pity and regret, to retreat from public life and live out his years in peaceful quiet. No one would have blamed him for that. But that was not Charlie Kramer. As he told us, individual faults and frailties are no excuse to give in, and no exception from the common obligation to give of ourselves. Indeed, Charlie was a happy warrior. Through his own suffering, Charlie Kramer had become more alive to the plight and suffering of others. The sick child who could not see a doctor. The young soldier sent to battle without armor. The citizen denied rights because of what they looked like or where they came from. The landmark laws that he championed, the Civil Rights Act, the Americans with Disability Act, children's health care, all have a running thread. Charlie Kramer's life was not to champion those with wealth or power or special connections. It was to give a voice to those who were not heard, to add a rung to the ladder of opportunity, to make the real dream of our founding. Charlie was given the gift of time that his brothers were not. And he used that gift to touch as many lives and right as many wrongs as the years would allow. We can still hear his voice bellowing through the post in support of health care, for veterans' rights, for civil rights, for taking Bibles to relatives of members whose spouses have passed. And yet, while his causes became deeply personal, his disagreements never did. While he was seen by his fierce critics as a partisan lightning rod, that is not the prism through which Charlie Kramer saw the world, nor was it the prism through which his friends saw him. He was a product of an age when the joy and nobility prevented the differences of philosophy from becoming barriers to cooperation and mutual respect. A time when adversaries still saw each other as patriots. But though it is Charlie Kramer's historic body of achievements we will remember, it's his giving heart that we will miss. It was a friend and colleague who was always the first to pick up the phone and say, "I'm sorry for your loss," or "I hope you feel better," or "What can I do to help?" "I'm going to the home of the brave today. Are you coming with me?" "I'm heading up to the Veterans Nursing Home to visit one of our members." We cannot know for certain how long we have here. We cannot foresee the trials and the misfortunes that will test us along the way. We cannot know God's plan for us. What we can do is live our lives as best we can with purpose and love and joy. We can use each day to show those who are closest to us how much we care about them and treat others with the kindness and respect that we wish for ourselves.